Hey, welcome back to Turntable Guy. On the bench, you're looking at my grill cloth repair on my Pioneer DSS-7 speakers. This one I just finished, is glued. It's a plastic frame, so you can't use staples. It's glued and it's curing, as you can see here. The corners have been pulled, the material's been stretched, and I'm just waiting for the glue to cure up a little bit before I go along with a razor blade and cut off the excess. So yeah, that's the Pioneer DSS grill repair. Thanks for tuning in. No, I'm just kidding. Down here is speaker number 2. So we're going to be doing that one together. I just wanted to show you what the end result will be. So this is what it looks like from the front. So we got nice clean edges. They're stretched nicely. Look sharp. They're just ever so slightly transparent. So when they're in front of the speaker, it'll darken. Obviously, there's a big light behind this one. But you might be able to see the drivers just a little bit, which would be nice as well. The originals are transparent, as you can see as well. Now, the difference is I've gone with black. The originals were brown. Brown is a little bit dated looking, I'm going to say. I really didn't like the look of the brown. So I've gone with black, and I think it's going to look sharp when it's on the speaker. So anyway, while this one's curing, we're going to start on this one. And it is a pain in the butt to remove this original grill cloth. I think what they've done here is this is not glued. This is factory pressed on. So what'll happen is this basket will roll down the assembly line, and then it'll get this grill cloth will get wrapped around it, stretched, and I think a heated press comes on here and squishes the material right into the plastic. It probably melts the plastic just a little bit, heats it up, and then the stamp comes off and down the assembly line it goes, right? There's no way somebody sat there and glued the edges of these, because these are nearly impossible to pull up. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get a utility knife or razor blade, cut off the edge, and then we have to scrape all the pressed on material here. I did it originally with a utility knife, and it was a pain in the ass, I have to say. I found a better way with a flat blade screwdriver, just to scrape it along. It seemed to come off a lot faster and a lot easier. So anyway, that's a job for outside. So I'm going to pause, and we'll meet you out in the garage. Okay, welcome outside on a very beautiful October day. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the edge of the grill here, and I'm going to cut. Now, I am holding this with one hand and just going in there like that. You'll start to see it separate. Okay, and when you have that, then you can see that the material has now separated. So I'll go around. I'm protecting the Pioneer badge over here, and I'm going to tell you right now, the posts here are metal, but these two clips that hold it on are completely unnecessary, because they hold on with the badge holds on with friction anyway, and they're an absolute bear to remove. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue on removing the material all the way around here, and I shall return. Okay, got it removed. Still hanging on here. The only place that's remaining is on the badge here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pry them up with a couple screwdrivers. I'll get under there, get a blade, and just work them back and forth. The posts are metal, they're not plastic here. But I did manage to shorten one. It snapped off a little bit, but I still had plenty of length to get through on the new speaker grill cloth. So I'm going to work at these, and hopefully we'll get this off, and we'll save that Pioneer badge and make sure it doesn't get damaged. Okay, they are off, and they did break a little bit. but there's plenty of peg left to go back in. So I just want to push those out, tap them out. I really need two hands for this. Yeah, I gotta do this with two hands, guys. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Okay, all done. There's our badge. So there's our posts. Still got lots. All right, so they're going to go into these holes. As you can see, no problems. Just press them right in. There's plenty of friction, especially when you got the new material in there. And if you want, you could put a dab of glue on the back side just to hold them in. Whatever makes sense. Okay, so next we're going to start working on our grill here. And this is the method that I found works best. I'm getting in here with a screwdriver, a flat, relatively sharp screwdriver, and I'm lifting all the melted material from the grill, from the frame here. And you can see how it comes off really nice with the screwdriver, and that's what you get here. So that's why I believe that this was never glued at the factory. There's no glue here at all. This is strictly heat and pressure. A press did this. So we're just gonna go all the way around. There we go. And you get it really nice and clean. So let me continue cleaning that, and I shall return. Okay, the basket is clean now. I keep saying the basket, but it's a frame. I keep thinking about when I replace the foam on the drivers. So the edges are clean, but the interior here is filthy. So I am going to wash this with a garden hose and get it nice and clean. I'll clean this with alcohol, which is what I did with the first one. But honestly, because there's no glue here, all it needs is a good wash. So yeah, it's dirty inside. So I'm going to clean the frame, and then we'll go back downstairs and we'll start installing. Okay, we're back inside, and the frame is nice and clean. It's ready for adhesive. I'm going to be using this stuff here. It's just called Rapid Grip Multi-Purpose Glue. It's got a pretty good work time, I find. I can get the glue all the way around and then get it down on the cloth. And it gives me time to lay the pieces over and then let them set up a little bit, stretch them. You can detach it, pull it back on. So it gets enough work time to do the speaker frame in a good amount of time. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be spreading this glue all the way around the edge here. And it's been cleaned. I did clean it with alcohol, even though really you don't need to. But if you have a speaker frame which did have the material glued down, then you definitely want to use some kind of solvent to remove the old glue. So I am going to get the glue ready. And then what I'll do is I'm going to move over to the... I'm actually in the hallway doing that because I need lots of space to stretch the material. And I'll try to get some video of that, and then maybe what we'll do is we'll pull it back over here and then do the final stretching. Okay, we are laid on top. We're just going to even it out as best as possible here. It's not super important, but... So the glue's had about, I don't know, 5 or so minutes to set up. You want it where it starts to get tacky, and then what we're going to do here, and again, I don't have two hands, or I have two hands, but I have to hold the phone with one. I'm going to do the long ends first, fold them, stretch them, and then the short ends. So I'm going to get that done, and then once they're tacky, we'll go back to the workbench, and we'll start stretching the material to get a nice finish. All right, So we're stretched pretty good here. And as you can see, the glue is nice and tacky. It's holding on. But what we want to do is we got to do our corners. And because we can't put staples, we're going to have to use the glue to hold on to the corners. And this stuff's got no problem holding on to anything. It's nice and strong. So, all right, so I'll work over here. What you want to do is you want to stretch the corner. And you want to pull in, remove all the folds. So there and there, until you have a nice corner like that. And that'll hold. Same thing over here. Just grab. Don't worry about removing the material from the corner, because you want to stretch it and push and press like that. So you got that nice clean corner line there. And over here, just grab your corner, pull and stretch like that. I'm going to work out the kinks like that. And you're just going to push down. And finally here, same thing. Just pull a little bit. Grab your corner, pull, push down. Same thing on this side, push down, just like that. So you have a nice tight corner. It's okay if you got a little wrinkle, it's not the end of the world. Again, you can stretch that out. This material is very stretchy, which is great. And then if I turn it over, we have a perfect stretched grill cloth. Can use a little bit more over here. Don't worry about pulling the material off the frame. It's not a big deal. If you notice you need a little bit more, just pull at it and then push your glue back down. Glue will hold. Depending on you're using the correct product. I'm finding this product very, very good. And believe it or not, it's just a dollar store product. Bought it at Dollar Tree. All right, let's see how we look now. Nice, no wrinkles. No wrinkles. No wrinkles. And no wrinkles. Awesome. So what we'll do now is we'll just let this set up for, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes to get good and tacky. And then what you're going to want to get is a very sharp, brand new razor blade. Don't use an old one. Don't use one that you've been, scraping the paint off the walls with. Make sure you get a nice fresh blade. We're going to come back and we're going to trim the excess. And then we'll install our Pioneer badge. And we shall be done. Be right back. Fresh razor blade. Stretch your material a little bit so you get a nice clean cut. Follow the edge of the frame here. So just stretch a little bit so you get a clean cut. This one's got these little reinforcement ribs here. Then they're kind of in the way. It's not a huge problem though. Sorry if I'm out of frame here. I just don't want to lose my place, especially when I'm doing the corner here. Bench isn't quite big enough to take care of this properly. A little bit in this corner here. Here we go. There's our excess, garbage, and here we go. Very nice. Nice product. So originally I ordered the grill cloths from AliExpress, and believe it or not, they still have not arrived. I ordered them on August the 2nd or 3rd, like almost the day after I bought those speakers. I did that original video. I mentioned that I had ordered it, and they're still not here, and I've asked for a refund. That's just ridiculous. I mean, sometimes you get stuff from AliExpress in less than a week, and sometimes it just takes forever, and I don't understand why. So anyway, I've asked for a refund. I ordered these on Amazon. They're probably the same product. They seem like they all come from the same factory. They were on sale. I think it was $12 for about, I'm going to say 2 meters of length and about, I don't know, 2 feet of width. I know that doesn't make sense, metric versus feet, but it was enough to do both of these. So anyway, let's put our nice clean Pioneer badge back on, and I am getting a little bit of glue on my hands here from pressing in, so stuff is pretty sticky. So I'm not going to make a hole in the cloth. The holes are, where are they? Are they over here? No, they're over here. They're on the bottom corner here. Right there and there. And that's easier if I can just see where they are. There. Man, I cannot see where they are. The other one went on really easy. What's going on here? This is the right corner, right? Oh, there it is. Hang on. Now I can see it. Right there. Okay. So I just want to press those in like that, just a little bit of time. Have a look underneath here. Looks good. Just gonna press there. These aren't going anywhere. There. Done. There you go. Looks pretty sharp, I think. Oops. There you go. Pioneer DSS. All right. Shall we put them on? I've already done the other one. Just let's come down here. They're over here. And you can see the other one, how it looks. Turned out damn sharp. Makes these speakers look freaking brand new. Love it. There's your badge. So, yeah, zoom out a little bit here. This is really difficult to do. Okay. I've got a cloth in here just to protect the wood. It's kind of in the way. we go. There we are. They look brand new. Pioneer DSS-7. Complete restoration. The only thing I didn't do is restore the crossovers because they measured fine. I might do that in the future. Who knows? They are a nice speaker, and I'm going to enjoy using them with my Pioneer VSX, what is it, a 9900S? So they're going to go together. I'll make a short video on that once my renovation's over and we get the system set up. Do a little sound test and see how the DSS's sound. Until then, we shall catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.